So when it comes to the government, they love to waste your money. I know you see it quite often, but you must admit things are really getting out of hand. Because it says that UK taxpayers have spent over £1.7 million just on chauffeurs for mayors. And we'll have a look at some of the details in a moment. But £1.7 million just to drive the mayors around, as if they don't already have driving licences as it is. Plus the multiple cars, these people don't just have one car, let's face it. And it says that there's 27 separate contracts on the government database. And it's from this Twitter page, which is really worth a follow. But we'll start off here with Wigan Council. And I won't read the whole thing, right, but it says that it's looking for a provision of an experienced professional chauffeur. And as you can see there, the value is £60,000. You imagine that? I'd have to work multiple years just to give someone money to drive me to work. It's just an absolute waste. Then we come to this one here for another mayoral chauffeur. And it's just one as well. It's not like they're getting multiple. It's literally just one guy. But this guy, apparently £95,000 he's worth. But one very good point that I want to give to you is you get all of these mayors and all of these government officials just trying to tell you to use public transport or get an electric vehicle or something along those lines. I can't remember the government ever recommending that I spend £95,000 on a chauffeur. It's kind of hypocritical, if that makes sense. They're telling you how to live your life, but they're living their lives completely different. Because they're trying to tell you to stop using your car. But here they are, quite literally just hiring someone to drive them around. And I don't want to get petty, right? To be fair, I am I am quite petty. But it's not something I want to do. But when they drop the mayor to his office, any normal person would park their car and their car would stay there. But when you got a chauffeur, well, he's going to be driving around as they say, increasing the emissions. Well, this guy's just going to be driving way more. Plus, it's costing £95,000 to do so as well. Then we come over to Greater Manchester, where they're looking for a specialist chauffeur service. And they're looking for 42 grand for this one as well. And then we make it onto Blackpool as well. And they want £75,000. I swear they're just making up numbers as they go along. Because you got to think to yourself, right? If you had £75,000, you could buy a car, you could pay for your driving lessons, as well as decades upon decades of insurance. But like I said, when it comes to the council or the mayors or the government, well, apparently they've got the 75 grand to waste. And as well as subscribing to this channel, because there's some stuff coming up that you really don't want to miss, I'd highly recommend to check out this profile on Twitter, because they've really been coming out with some good stuff recently. And if you want to see more government contracts, which are far more valuable than this one, then I'd highly recommend to check out this video. Because we've just given Somali and Steve £50 million. Oh, it's just awful.
This country has gone crazy.